It's time to party. It's time to party. It's time to party. It's time to party.
Hello and welcome back to Top This. If you're just joining us, we are on the search for the best way to party across BC. I'm in the middle of planning my own party, and we are here at Sticky's Candy, where I'm going to find some sweet treats for my guests. Let's get some coconut jelly bellies here, my favorite. And while I do that, let's head over to the Kootenays, where reporter Kristina Kruchkowski has found a rockin' party where the mugs are frosty and the food is unreal. Kristina?
Thanks, Sam. You know, most people who know me know that I'm never one to turn down a good party, and today is no exception. I'm taking you along to one of my favorite events, the annual Fall Pig Roast at the Lion's Head Pub. How's the pig tonight?
It's wonderful. Very tender and juicy, and I don't have to cook.
It just melted in your mouth. It's amazing.
You know that I love the Lion's Head Pub. I've come here quite a few times in the past, but it's especially nice when you're doing something a little bit different, like your annual pig roast.
Well, we started doing pig roast when we first bought the pub. It came with a pig roaster. Unfortunately, that pig roaster was then sold to a friend of mine because it wasn't quite in the deal, but it got me hooked on doing the pig roast. And in October, fall, harvest season, that's the perfect time to do an October pig roast. So we've been doing it 4 years, and it's been very successful, and we've had a great time doing it.
How was the pig?
It was delicious, super tender and amazing as usual for Troy.
I've cleaned my plate 3 times now. The pig was amazing.
It is wonderful. It's moist, it's beautiful, it's quite surprising. I'm really pleased.
We stuff its cavity with onions, apples, rock salt, a bunch of our secret bone dust spices, and then also the night before we inject it with, our chef puts it in a mojito marinade. So that really brings out some awesome flavors in the pork. I use an oven system now, and it takes about 7 hours to do a pig. After 7 hours, once the pig has reached temperature, then we want to turn off the oven and just let the pig rest for a while. Let the juices flow and let it kind of stew into itself. And then we'll start cutting it open, and we'll just take the meat and put it in pans, and people can just directly come up and serve themselves. And it's an all-you-can-eat, so people can pig out on the pig.
How's the pig?
It's really good. It was great. After a week of leftover turkey, to have something better, this is awesome. That's why I love this annual event at this time of year.
What do you like best about coming to the Lion's Head Pub? Best about coming to the Lion's Head Pub is their craft beer, their awesome food, and atmosphere.
I like the microbrewery factor.
Some of the concepts with this pub, when me and my wife first opened it 4.5 years ago, was that we wanted a pub with craft beer. We went with, we've got 12 taps of BC craft beer was another focus. We wanted to support BC business. Craft beer is the biggest growing market in the beer industry, and a lot of people with local movements support local small business. That's what craft beer is about. People really put their heart and soul into making beer. And my wife's family, they make beer. They're Spinnakers. They're one of the oldest craft breweries around in BC. And they're, he's sort of the grandfather of the movement. So we've definitely continued on with that history with my wife. And now we brought it to the Kootenays, in the heart of Bud Country, as they say.
Yeah.
And it's been very successful. There's a lot of craft beer drinkers in and around here drinking BC craft beer. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you like best about coming to the Lion's Head?
The atmosphere, the people, and it's close to home.
Good people, good fun, great food.
And there's something else going on tonight. You also have a band, so it's not just the pig, it's pig roast and the blues band.
We decided to tie it all into one. We have a recurring band, Ross Nielsen Band. They're a fantastic group of guys and very talented musicians, and they come see us in a fall and spring tour. I was like, well, let's just wrap it up into a blues and barbecue. A really fun night for people to come get a belly full of food and get their ears filled with good music.
And have a pint or two of delicious beer.
Absolutely. That goes without saying.
Yeah. All right, Troy, enough chit-chat. Let's get back to the party.
You bet. Cheers.
Stick around because after the break we head to the Fraser Valley and Peace Country for more of the best ways to party on Top This.